Good morning. Oh, good morning, feminines. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome, masculines. If you are cross-watching, I'm glad to have everybody. And I just would like to say that within the past 2 weeks, I have gotten about 200 more viewers. Welcome. I am so glad to have you. This never has really been about how many subscribers can I get. I don't what's that word? I don't know if I'm using it the right way, but I don't peddle for subscribers. You know, you either like me or you don't. I don't take it personally. It's just more about me getting the messages out that Spirit wants me to get out. But I am just glad and very blessed that what it is I say resonates with people, and that they do reach the people for whom they are intended for. Wow. One more, although I have a feeling we're going to be doing 5 today in each row. One more, please. I am an intuitive reader, so what's on the card is not necessarily what's going to come out of my mouth. My guides will manipulate, just like they did in the masculine. They had me say they had me see something on a card that wasn't the card. So I'm not reading the card wrong. I'm reading what is being shown to me. So there's really no need to correct me. But I do appreciate, I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I certainly do get the moon phases quite messed up, and I am very grateful for the ones that come in and help me and fix that, fix what it is I've said wrong. So, okay. So if you would like to know what's going on in your neck of the woods, please contact me below. And tomorrow, being Saturday, I am part of, for the past few months, we've taken like a winter break, but part of a holistic fair. I say I live in Houston. I live in what's called West Houston. It's called Katy. But it's not, it's really, Houston is just like maybe 5 minutes down the road. So I will be at a holistic fair there. There's only about 5 or 6 of us. I will be doing medium readings. For the first time, twin flame readings are being introduced publicly. And just regular tarot readings, I will be there. It's from 11 to 2. It's at a place called Serene Beans. The woman who owns that place, Karen, is a great soul. She's very warm, caring, compassionate, loving. I mean, it just oozes off of her. And so if you come there, that would be great. I would love the opportunity to actually meet you in person. And it is, again, it's called Serene Beans, S-E-R-E-N-E, Beans, B-E-A-N-S. It's a coffee shop in Katy, and it is going on from 11 to 2 tomorrow. Okay. First, we have Desperate. Yes, this has taken a long time, and some feminines are getting really desperate because it has taken so long. We are not seeing things change in the 3D. For most of us, and it's pretty hard to keep holding on and holding on when you don't see change. So what the universe is saying, keep in the light and don't find yourself in this desperate mentality. If you do, pull yourself out of it and step back into the light, okay? Again, change, mirroring. But in this case, it changed your mindset from feeling desperate to being in the light, okay? And and this I'm going straight with what the card says. It said, you are starting to attract soulmates to connect with. And there's soulmate does not always, just like a karmic, does not have to be, hold on a second. Just like there was something on my phone. Just like a karmic does not have to be a romantic interest. A soulmate does not have to be a romantic interest. I think I have said this before. My dog that broke me, I'm not going to lie, a dog broke me that I had to put down. He was a soulmate. I loved him. I love all my animals, but there was something different about him. He came to me when I needed him desperately. He was there for me. When things went real bad between me and my ex-husband, when the abuse just got really bad towards the end. So to put him down, and I may cry, to put him down really was very hard for me, but he was starting to go down with arthritis, and so I tend to hang on to my pets past their expiration date, and I could not do that for him, so I let him go. I let him go before he went down that slippery slope, and it was a very hard decision for me to make. My kids were even questioning my judgment, but I explained to them that we can't let him go down that slope. We need to let him go out while it is not so bad. So yeah, I'm sorry, I got totally off on that, but soulmates don't have to be a romantic interest. These soulmates come into our lives when we need them the most. They are there for a purpose. They are part of our soul family. They come in, they come out. Some soulmates stay, but a lot of soulmates come in and out. They are there to serve that purpose for while they are there. Flow. Again, I'm going with the... Okay. Again, they manipulated what I saw in the card, and I'll get into that for a minute. It said, peace is finally yours, and you are free to be yourself. See how we started? We started off with the feminine feeling desperate. It moved on to now you're in the flow, which is beautiful. Somebody out there, when I saw this, I thought of, and I think it's called parasailing, where you're on the boat and you go up off the boat and you're being, like pulled by the boat. I don't know if somebody watching this owns a business like that, or somebody, or somebody that owns a business like that, or this is just something that you have done. Again, when they do this to me, this is just them reaching out, kind of like giving you like a tap, like, okay, this reading's for you. You're going to find messages in here that are for you. So pay attention. I like how the change card is in the middle, because in the middle of everything is change. Can I have 5 cards for this row, please? And I should be moving by the end of this month. Finally things, oh man, finally things are coming, wow, are coming to the end that they are supposed to be coming to. My ex-husband has been dragging it out. He didn't want to let me go. He still wanted to hold on, and that obviously was not working. So I am now should be moving at the end of the month, and when I do, I will be able to have a bigger space for readings. And not only that, but I have found, and I usually I freestyle it. I don't do like spreads and stuff like that. But I have found recently spreads that really resonated with me. So I can't wait to bring those out and start doing those. So once I move, things are going to... I just put a song in my head. I said things are going to change, and then my guides go, I can feel it. There's a Beck song that I think the song is called Loser, and that's part of the end where they're like, things are going to change. I can feel it. Oh, silly guides. All right. Here we go. Again, when I was saying desperate, feeling desperate, I'm with you just because I can read and I have gifts of being a medium and the gifts of all the clairs does not mean that I am not in the same boat as everybody else. There are days where I am desperate too. I am desperate for this new love. But as we can see from just the very beginning of the reading, it goes from there into going with the flow, releasing this kind of energy. But yeah, you know, most days we are desperate for this new love to come in. And look, keep yourself in this high vibration light because it's bringing about, how do I put this? It's bringing about the union that it is you want. Not everybody wants to marry their twin. I understand that. But for this group that I'm reading for, that I'm picking up on, this group wants marriage with their twin. And if you're watching, sweetheart, the answer is yes. I would die if when he finally contacts me, been like, you know, I found you. I've been watching you. I know he watches me on Facebook. Past life relationship. Again, we have been doing this dance, this communal dance, for eons since the beginning of time. And we are here to change, to fix, to heal some of the things that have gone on in our past lives that have not been able to been fixed or healed. We are calling them in. We really are. And when I said that, my timer said 11:44. So yeah, we are really just we're pulling out all the stops. Like, you know, just I'm almost to the point where I'm almost going to say his name. It almost wants to slip when I do videos like this and I mention him. I mean, it's just becoming, even on my private Facebook page, that because I know he watches me on Facebook, so I post messages to him, and I am so close to almost mentioning his name. I really have to rein myself back and pre-read before I post, because I cannot call him out publicly like that. Not yet. But we are calling them in, boy. Finances and career, again, mirroring. There's been a lot of change in the feminine's money situation and work situation. Mine has changed. I lost a dog job a couple of weeks ago, but within a couple of weeks my channel has gotten bigger and I've gotten more readings. So I am going with the flow, okay? That when that job ended, I mean, I was sad because I really love those dogs, but I still get to see them. But you know, that door was meant to close and this was meant to open, so that now I can devote most of my time and energy to this. Okay, I got it. 4 more, please. I mean, I love the way she's looking at him. I mean, she's just like looking like, oh my God, like this really is happening, or this really happened. My God, he's really here. Like I can feel that kind of like happiness, that kind of, that joy that she feels. 4 more, please. 4 more. Come on, Spirit. Be funny if the patience card fell out, because that would be a direct message to me that I need to be patient when I shuffle the cards and the right card isn't coming out just yet. I don't know where you belong in this reading. Well, okay. This is a puzzle. They're not going to go into where... They're still stumping me. I don't know. Oh, they're making me work for this row. Come on, help me with this last one. Okay. Feminines, on this journey, you may not have had many helpful people along your journey. I know I haven't, and I've had to cut some of those people away, and it's been hard. So they're just, you know, they're just acknowledging that they know that you have not exactly had the most helpful of people on this journey. Okay, for some of you, it's almost like a little sentence. For some of you, yes, okay? There will be a wedding within the next few months. Period, end of story. Sorry, excuse me. Some feminines could be ill in this life. It has been carried over from a past life, and it could be mental illness. It could be a physical illness. It could be a disability. Like I think I've mentioned, I had to have a plate put in my neck about 2 years ago, and this was carried over from a past life where I was hung in Salem for possessing these abilities, and I carried that over from that life into this life, and in this life I was able to fix that, to correct that. Okay. Do you believe that you are calling in your soulmate? Do you believe that you can manifest this union? Okay, if you believe you can. I have had some people come to me for readings wanting to know if they should change jobs, if things about their finances are going to change. So some of you are reconsidering changing your job, and look for a sign. Okay, ask, you know, I'm going to pull on a card from the masculines. Ask your guides or ask your angels for a sign if you are contemplating doing that. You don't always have to come to me for a reading. My guides are very big on having people use their own intuition. Sometimes if you come to me for a private reading, that is exactly what I'm going to tell you. I won't get an answer because, oh, beautiful. Because my guides will say, tell them they need to look within. They need to use their own gifts that they have been giving, that gift of intuition that has been given to everybody. So if I tell you that in a private reading, please don't get mad. It's not that it's not that I don't want to answer your question. I do, but this is what I'm being told, which means this is what you are being led to do. And I have told some people in private readings, look, you know, take a break. And then come back when you are guided to come back. You know, I am not in it to make a quick buck. And I have said this repeatedly. It makes me sick for the readers that do that. It's disgusting. Beautiful. 2 more, please. Looks like I'm getting 4 more. Wow, we got a lot of chakra going on. Shuffling helps clear my head. I know those two go together, but where do these go? I think that's just a separate message. I don't think they have anything to do with this whatsoever. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, excuse me, I need a sip of water. And it's funny because we have Archangel Gabriel, the holder, I don't know, the keeper, that's sort of the keeper of the 5th chakra. Okay, we have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. This has to do with the heart. Okay, we have the new love coming in. Your heart is feeling new love. You have a new love for yourself. You have a new love for your masculine. You have a new love, believe it or not, for the people that have not helped you along your way. Because the fact is that because they were not helpful, they were not meant to be helpful, okay? They were meant to trigger you in whatever way they triggered you. They were meant to abandon you if they did, because probably for some of you, it was a lesson that you needed to know that I can do this by myself. I don't need help. I am strong. And look at this. We had the wedding, we had yes within the next few months, and we have victory. That needs no explanation. And if you, I meant to say this card is number 83, which is an 11, a twin flame number. And, you know, you got the twin flame number and you've got the heart chakra. That heart, that connection, that cord, that big giant cord. It's not like a string. It's a big giant green cord that goes from heart to heart between the two twins. We have Angel of Love and the 3rd chakra, Archangel. I always get his name wrong and I apologize. Chamuel. 3rd chakra is the, hold on, I gotta think for a minute. Solar plexus chakra. That is your life force. That is what drives you, okay? You are driven by love. Here we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Like I said, the keeper of the throat chakra, okay? Again, do you believe that you are calling in your soulmate? Do you believe that your voice, and it doesn't have to be a physical voice, it is your inner voice, it is the voice inside your head. Do you believe that you are calling in? Wow, I feel very passionate saying this, so I know it's not me. This is pretty much Archangel Gabriel channeling through me. Do you believe, do you believe, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you are calling in your soulmate? You need to believe you are doing that. If you don't have that belief, then it is not going to work. And we have Journey. Have you been questioning whether you are on the right journey? Are you on the right path? Do you belong in this journey? Do you want to continue this journey? Are you, some of you, reconsidering? Look for a sign. Ask for a sign. And these two are just on their own. It says, door to personal healing and happiness and healer of the ages. Here is Jesus. Jesus was the healer of all ages, okay? And he is helping you. He is leading you to the door to personal healing and happiness, okay? But again, you need to believe. You need to believe. All right, thank you very much for tuning in. Sorry, I got a little preachy there, but that was not me. That was Archangel Gabriel. Thank you for making an appearance, Gabriel and Raphael. Again, if you want to know what's going on in your little 3-ring circus, you can. My information's listed below. And again, this weekend, April 6th, Saturday, from 11 to 2, Serene Beans, I will be there. If you live in the area and the drive is not too far and the weather's not too shitty, please come out and meet me. I would love to meet you in person. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Namaste.